Now before I review Oddworld Adventures, I like to look at the box. I did this for Pac-Man, but here I was actually able to get this brand new off of Amazon. It was about 30 bucks. So this is again what a Game Boy box looks like. This is the front and this is the back here. Apparently this is Super Game Boy compatible, but from what it seems, all it does is really just kind of changes the color palette from, I guess, black and green to white and brown. Anyways, here's the description. Don't get mad, get odd. Now another thing I like to do is take a look at the inside of the box because it's in a bit more of a complete state than the Pac-Man box here. So this is where the game is stored. It appears that each Game Boy game comes with a little plastic casing here. My copy of Pac-Man didn't have one. So yeah, it comes in this thing. And another thing I found interesting is that like Pac-Man, I got the manual, but I also got a bunch of other things as well. I mean, first I got the manual itself right here. It's kind of interesting. And here's advertisements for it looks like a Beavis and Butthead video game. There's also seems to be like this health and safety manual. It's a bit more. It's not quite the same layout here, but it's basically just like, I guess, don't use your Game Boy in this situation. I haven't really been looking at it. Another thing is that there's actually a Nintendo Power advertisement right here, and it looks like you can easily subscribe by giving you a number and telling you the price. It's kind of cool, I suppose. Again, Nintendo Power isn't around, so I doubt this would really work. But I wonder if, like, maybe if I actually used the number that was given, like, back in, like, I don't know, 2010, back when Nintendo Power was still a thing. I wonder if it would still work. But again, Nintendo Power has been discontinued for some time. And lastly, it comes with like a bit of basically this would mail to GT Interactive. I don't know what we're having because GT Interactive hasn't been around for a while. Apparently they became Atari or something, but yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened then. And Atari also went bankrupt in the future, so yeah. But yeah, I suppose you mail this in, you put in your it's kind of a bit of a survey so the company can get feedback, so you know, that kind of stuff. But anyways, let's review the game now. This game perplexes me. Not because this is an Oddworld game, but the game itself. First off, the B button jumps, but this is a Game Boy remake of Oddworld's Abe's Odyssey on the PlayStation. It tries to include almost all the mechanics from the PS1 game, possession, stealth, game speed, etc. Yet rather than include all of the general PS1 game, it only includes the Paramite Trials, which was about 1/6 of the PlayStation game. You travel to the Paramite Temple and do their trials, and after that I figured you would do the Scrap Trials because that's what you did in the original game. But no. You do more puzzles in the Paramount region and then the game just ends. It's like only including the Midgar section Oh. Yeah. Like every Oddworld game, the game isn't any normal game. It's ultimately a cinematic platformer. The controls are very slippery compared to the PS1 game. There's one-hit deaths and a lot more trial and error compared to the original. But checkpoints are common and there's an easy password system. But the game is only 30 minutes long. For Oddworld fans, it's interesting that this exists. For non-Oddworld fans, you're better off with the remake of Abe's Odyssey, new and tasty. I can only recommend this to Oddworld fans at a low price.